can't get enough trouble.
Speak into the microphone, squid brain.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 cult classics, category action. For this list, we're focusing on action films that were mostly underappreciated by audiences or critics upon their initial release.
Son of the bitch! It's not good enough, guys!
But have since gained a large and dedicated following. Number 10, Big Trouble in Little China.
What's going on here? Is this some kind of...
Magic. The darkest magic. My soul swims in it.
The all but crowned prince of cult action flicks, Kurt Russell gives perhaps his most over-the-top performance in John Carpenter's camp masterpiece.
The more exotic, the better.
Russell plays eccentric long-haul trucker Jack Burton.
Have you paid your dues, Jack? Yes, sir, the check is in the mail.
Whose travels take him to the wrong neighborhood on the wrong night, where he is unwittingly thrust into the ultimate battle between good and evil.
What the hell?
Silly? Yes. Politically correct? Not even a little. But as always, Carpenter and Russell infuse it with so much charm, you probably won't care. Number 9, Dredd.
You're a piece of work, Dredd.
A film that fully embraced the 3D format. This colorful orgy of violence has spawned a significant cult following and movement for future sequels.
You prepared to testify to that?
Carl Urban, also responsible for breathing new life into Star Trek's bones, makes the role of this iconic walking courthouse his own.
Choke on that.
The film also boasts a strong female co-star in Olivia Thirlby.
I already picked up the fail when I lost my primary weapon. I'm not going to be a judge, and I don't need to be a mind reader to know it.
And legendary bad guys from The Wire and Game of Thrones in Wood Harris and Lena Headey respectively.
Fire!
Number 8, Red Dawn.
Avenge me! Avenge me!
Of course, we all know the Soviet Union disbanded in the 1990s, but don't tell Patrick Swayze circa 1984 that.
We live here.
He's as ready as ever to lead his ragtag group of high school-aged freedom fighters against the combined might of the Soviet Union, Cuba, and Nicaragua when they descend on a small Colorado town. While seemingly a universe away from other flicks being turned out by this who's who of 80s teen idols, this film is remembered as a dark, gritty what if, and it even spawned a 2012 remake.
Listen to me. We're all that's left. Someone's gotta live. Somebody's gotta make it.
Number 7, Bloodsport.
I'm ready.
This late 80s gem was responsible for propelling little-known Jean-Claude Van Damme into the elite rank of martial arts masters who can act. Kinda.
Thanks.
Loosely based on a true story, Bloodsport follows Frank Dux as he enters a secret tournament in Hong Kong and proceeds to beat the hell out of just about every guy in the country.
It's personal.
While it's cheesy and mildly xenophobic,
Okay.
the film's impressive fight sequences make it one of the most loved martial arts movies of all time.
Stand! Stand!
Number 6, The Raid: Redemption.
Don't move.
One of the most shocking and action-packed movies to come along in years, this 2011 Indonesian crime film pits a team of special forces agents against the most violent crime lord in Jakarta.
We have visitors. You know what to do.
While the fact that its American release title sounds like a sequel would be grounds enough for cult status,
Are you done?
the film has gained an international audience for its action, thrills, and martial arts. Prompting studios to move ahead with sequels and adaptations.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
Number 5, The Warriors.
Can you count, suckers?
Framed for the killing of the city's most important gang leader,
The Warriors did it! The Warriors did it!
The warriors must make it back to Coney Island by night, with every gang in the city in hot pursuit.
Who are the warriors?
One of the most iconic cult films of all time, this journey through the back alleyways of 1970s New York is remembered for its early blending of comic book and film, quotable dialogue,
Can you dig it?
and ability to somehow make the sound of bottles clinking together menacing.
Warriors, come out to play.
Number 4. Repo Man.
Hey, Duffy, watch this.
In this crime comedy, we follow Emilio Estevez's Automatics through a bizarro version of 1980s Los Angeles, as he realizes just how intense the life of a repo man can be. With its original characters and mesmerizing effects, it's the only film to make both our cult sci-fi and action movie lists.
And this junker?
Why? Because Alex Cox's 1984 film is able to transcend its B-movie casing to become one of the most beloved cult classics of all time.
Do you think it's too late for us to get romantically involved?
I think a little.
Well, wait, stick with me. I'll make you a repo wife.
Bollocks.
Number 3. Escape from New York.
With me.
An early pairing of Carpenter and Russell. This dystopian masterpiece pits the actor against nearly every thug on the island of Manhattan.
What if I'm a little late?
But that's not all. Snake Plissken's also got to deal with the fact that the island's been converted into a prison colony and taken over by Isaac Hayes,
I've heard of you.
who, as a result, gets to cruise around in this. A return to the gritty style of Carpenter's early cult hit, Assault on Precinct 13. This film has held up as one of the legendary director's best-loved films. Number 2. Mad Max.
I'll say the names, and you say yes or no.
Equipped with what would become his iconic leathers,
Why?
Mel Gibson's Max gives up a life of the law and seeks revenge against the motorcycle gang responsible for the deaths of his family and partner. The film that would come to define the post-apocalyptic genre. This 1979 Australian sci-fi movie chronicles the last days of order before the even bleaker landscape of its sequels. Before we reveal our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
You're a disease, and I'm the cure.
Do you enjoy pain?
Pain don't hurt.
President Frankenstein, you can't call off the race. The American people won't stand for it.
Get out of the way, Junior.
The race is the symbol of everything we hold dear, our American way of life.
I will not leave this country without Victor. I need cooperation.
Look, you do what you gotta do. I know what I gotta do. I gotta nail that maniac and put him on ice, or that's where I'm gonna be.
Number 1. Point Break.
You still haven't figured out what riding waves is all about, have you? It's a state of mind. It's that place where you lose yourself and you find yourself.
Before Kathryn Bigelow became an Oscar-winning filmmaker for 2008's The Hurt Locker, she was best known for this mesmerizingly excessive 1991 gem.
You're a real Blue Flame special, aren't you, son? Young, dumb, and full of cum.
List of just some of the things that make it awesome. Surfing, bank robbing, skydiving, rubber president's masks,
LBJ, we're styling.
Gary Busey,
Hey, I want you to go home and get some rest. You look like hammered shit.
and one of the best character names of all time, Johnny Utah.
I am an FBI agent.
While certainly not making many critics' top 10 lists, it is right at home at the top of this one. Do you agree with our list?
God, no. Please, what is that? Don't tell me.
Which cult action movies make you want to take on 10 guys at once? For more entertaining top 10s published every day, Be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Go ahead.